and welcome to Let's Talk Spoop. I am your host, Don, and today we are continuing with my Omen series to talk about Omen 4 The Awakening. Uh, as I've said in my previous videos, this movie, all of the Omen movies are very plot heavy. So it's hard to break it down how I normally would break down a video. So we're just going to talk about it. And then after I finish talking about the remake, in some point in the future, we will do a tier video and I'll break them all down. So this is Omen 4. It is the fourth movie, which does make a lot of sense because of the way that the third movie ended with the death of Damien. So how can you have another movie about the Antichrist? Well, you'll remember if you've seen Omen 3 that Damien got it on with a reporter. Apparently, he impregnated her. And when he impregnated her, she had a daughter. That daughter is Delia, who is the main character, I guess, although the mom's really the main character in Omen 4. For the most part, Omen 4 is just a retelling of the original Omen with a couple of twists. It takes place almost exclusively in America. The father is a not a politician initially, and then he ends up running for, I think, Senate or Congress. I don't know, Congress. He ran for Congress. There's a nun who loses her mind about everything, ends up becoming a faith healer, talking about the end times and whatnot. Um, there's an eclipse. There's a lot of death. Yeah, but for the most part, it's really just a rehash of the original, except with a girl Antichrist instead of a boy. Except they decided that that wasn't good enough, and the Antichrist had to be a boy, which takes away pretty much any like kudos I was going to give the film. So the plot twist is that Delia is some specific type of twin. I can't remember the name, where the male twin is inside of her, and at some point she would give birth to him, supposedly. But then their doctor friend, who's an apostle of the devil, takes the embryo out of Delia and puts it into the mom, and then she ends up giving birth to the actual Antichrist, and then she kills herself, I think, or unalives herself at the end. Kind of a silly, not really necessary twist that kind of took away from like the only thing that made this movie unique, in that the Antichrist was a girl this time as opposed to a boy. So, uh, it, eh, I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't horrible, but I did not enjoy this movie. If I had to give it a score, it'd probably be in the 2 range, maybe a 2.5 if I was feeling really nice. But yeah, that's Omen 4. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any comments, you want to disagree with me about how terrible this movie is, please put in the comments, but remember, keep it civil. Thanks a lot, Kay. Thanks. Bye.